So this is Charcoal over here. Hey, Doug, you're cooperating for the video. And I've been dog sitting for about a week now with Charcoal. Because my friends, this is perfect for the video. But basically my friends, they wanted to take a vacation to Paris. Obviously this is their dog. They needed someone to take care of them. They reached out to Ella and I, and now we've been babysitting Charcoal for about a week now. My first time ever babysitting a dog for this long. And I want to give you my honest thoughts on what it's like to dog sit a dog for the first time. Well, in this video, I'm gonna walk you through a bunch of things. Is it worth it getting a dog? What's the reality of getting a dog? What are the responsibilities, the cost, effort, and trade-offs? Number one, is it worth getting a dog? Oof. So here's the thing. I remember dog sitting a friend's dog for like a day. And so there I am trying to work, but then, yeah, Darkle, what's wrong? And I remember that one dog, it was so energetic. It would fly around everywhere, knock things down. There was no moment to just sit down and focus. It would just be all over the place. And it was very hard to get into like a deep work state and get things done. And so with that dog, I feel like after that experience, I'm like, I don't know if a dog's for me, because I'm very busy with work stuff. Work is very hectic, and so it's hard for me to focus if the dog's constantly needing my attention, knocking things over, and I can't focus. And so after that experience, I was like, definitely not getting a dog. But then Charcoal over here is a different story. You see Charcoal, hey Doug, are you a different story, huh? He's a lazy dog, kind of nice. He sleeps literally all day. We even tried to go on a little jog with him, and maybe he lasted for about a couple kilometers, and we realized, oh, okay, maybe this dog is not like the active type. He doesn't tend to bark too much as well, and he's just like a mellow, chill doggy. And it's really nice because I'll be working and he's just laying right next to me, sleeping and cuddling up and just wanting to be around me, but also at the same time not bothering me. And so compared to the previous dog I babysitted and Charcoal over here, I realized what matters is the dog. So maybe you, if you were like me, very busy professional who's constantly working all the time, I don't know if it makes sense to get like a very energetic dog. But with Charcoal over here, who's a little more on the lazier side, I mean, he's not really much of a bother. In fact, he lifts my mood, you know what I mean? He's just a walking ball of dopamine, because he's just walking around and you have this cute aggression. You want to go up to him and like, ooh, right? And it just lifts your mood. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is I didn't know this about dogs until I actually got a dog, but you have to walk them twice a day. Ideally in the morning or afternoon, and then at night before they go to sleep. The reason being is that they need to go out and poop and pee. And so my thoughts on that are the following. Number one, it's good for you in a way because it forces you to get out of the house and the apartment. Enjoy the weather, get some sun while you're walking your dog. So in that sense, it's great. Come on, come here, come here, come here. Ah. Oh my God, he's falling asleep. Look at him, he's falling asleep. Now, what I'm realizing is that it's very important that he walks around and pees. He'll try to find like these random bushes or poles or walls. He'll sniff things around. And at some point, he'll find an interesting smell and start peeing. I realize it's good that he does this because it gets all the pee out. And then you also need him to poop. I've never picked up dog poop before, but it's actually honestly not that bad. You get the little thing, scoop it out, throw in the garbage, move on with your life. It's actually very easy. But he needs to be out to get some energy out, and he needs to poop and pee, and you need to maintain a discipline of walking them twice a day. Challenging part can be, you know, if you're busy and you have a party to go to and you come home late at night, you know, it might be 2 in the morning and you will still need to walk your dog. That can be the downside. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think it's like a huge deal breaker. It's pretty easy, pretty chill. Charcoal over here doesn't like his leash. And so we do have to chase him and then put his leash on. Yeah, good thing is we're in an apartment where we have an L-shaped balcony, big balcony. And he loves going out in the balcony, so we'll come home from a walk. I'll let him out in the balcony. He runs around, gets get some more energy out, and then usually he's tired by night. Now, another thing I'll tell you about is sleeping. So the first night, we felt bad locking him into the living room. You know, he would have his food and water, everything in the living room, a nice couch to sleep in, he has his cage, everything's there. But we felt bad about keeping him alone at night while we were in the bedroom, like sleeping. And so the first night, we had him sleep in the room, in our bedroom. And he had his cage in the bedroom. But the one downside is you know, for me, sleep is important to me, because if I don't get the right sleep, especially if I'm doing sales calls all day, I need to be on and alert. If my sleep's off, then I feel like I'm not sharp, especially in a role that the better you work, the more money you make. That sleep is really important. And so the first night, he slept in the bedroom with us, but I realized he kept moving around. He would bark sometimes, he would move things around, and it would wake us up in the middle of the night. And then the next day would come and, yo, your boy didn't get his sleep. But then the following nights we're like, hey, we actually can't be tired during work hours. So we decided to let him sleep in the living room. We locked off the bedroom, slept in the bedroom, and he was completely okay. He would just fall asleep on the couch or in his cage. He has his food and he would just fall asleep. So in terms of the day in the life, what does that actually look like with a dog? So what we do right now is, because we work 9 to 5 remote at home, which is nice because we're at home most of the time, and the dog's, you know, at home most of the time as well. So we'll wake up at 6:45. One of us goes to walk the dog, the other one makes breakfast, walk in the morning, bring him back in. As soon as you bring him back in, we wipe his paws, wipe his body, and take his leash off. And then we usually let him just run around. He just chills pretty much most of the day. He sleeps, he hangs around. He loves the bathroom mat for some reason and just likes to lay on the bathroom mat. So sometimes I'll go to the bathroom, I go in because I need to pee, and then I look in and Charcoal's just laying there on the mat. And I'm like, oh, okay, doggy is here too. Okay. Usually around after work hours, we'll see if we want to go for a walk with him or not. If not, we'll take him for a walk at night before we go to sleep. It's really important that he pees and poos throughout the day, and he needs to poo at least once. So if in the walk in the morning he doesn't poo, then we definitely need to get him to poo in his second walk. If he doesn't poo in his second walk, then we need to go on a third walk and get him to poo. And then when we go to sleep, we'll basically give him the whole living room and we lock ourselves in the bedroom, go to sleep, wake up in the next morning, and repeat. It's pretty chill, I would say, pretty simple. So one thing I will tell you is that one part that I was worried about was leaving him alone while we were going out. And so for example, the other night, my brother was hosting a birthday party, and I remember closing that door on him, and I'm like, oh, poor doggy, you're gonna be alone for a few hours. Oh no. We go to the party, come back, and he's pretty much sleeping on the couch. And I'm like, oh, nothing fell over, there's no mess on the floor, he's literally just sleeping on the couch. And he enjoyed the entire apartment all to himself, being a lazy dog that he is. So I'm like, okay. So there was not really any problems there. I think the tough part was that after the party, as soon as we came home, it was honestly like 3 in the morning, and man, like we wanted to sleep, but obviously we have to walk the dog. And so, you know, at 3 in the morning, I took him out, we went for a nice walk, he pooped, thank God, came back, and we went to sleep. The one downside I will tell you about having to walk a dog is you have to walk them in any weather. So sometimes it's really cold and it's like 7 in the morning and you'll still have to walk them. Or even today, it's pouring outside, but you still have to walk them. So that's just something to keep in mind. In terms of food and treats, Renee and Joel gave us a huge packet of his, I don't even know what they're called, like doggy food, like these little circular ball things. And then a bunch of treats. They even gave us a specific treat that helps him to fall asleep, which is nice, especially at night when he has a lot of energy. We give it to him and he usually crashes. A couple of play toys, this little ball. He loves this orange ball. I throw it and he runs for it. He goes crazy and then brings it back. He loves playing fetch. And of course, they also brought us Charcoal's cage as well. Another thing is that dog fur tends to get everywhere. Luckily with Charcoal over here, he doesn't shed too much. But yeah, like you can definitely see a lot of dog fur everywhere. Sometimes he loves laying on our bed, and so there might be some dog fur on the bed. He'll start licking the bed, and so you might find that some of your furniture pieces have saliva on it. But overall, in terms of time commitment, I noticed maybe I spend an hour, potentially 2, with Charcoal over here, you know, wiping him down, going for walks, playing with him a little. but I would say like an hour or two per day is what I allocate to charcoal. I was a little nervous about hosting charcoal because I didn't know how to walk dogs. I didn't know how to pick up poop. I was worried the dog would have so much energy it would knock things over. Honestly, it wasn't as hard as I thought, especially with charcoal over here. In fact, he's pretty chill and easy to be with. So here's some more things about charcoal. Apparently, I learned that if charcoal shows you his belly, that means he trusts you. And I was, the whole time, while babysitting this little puppy over here, not little puppy, big dog, but this whole time, I was just waiting for that moment. Show me your belly, show me your belly, show me your belly. And finally, he showed us his belly and I started scratching it. It was great. Honestly, there's something really nice about just you chilling and the dog is just laying next to you with its head on your lap and you feel like it's your friend. It's very wholesome, I would say. And then when you come home, as soon as you open the door, the dog's running at you. Again, it's very wholesome, cute, and it just makes your day just a little better. It's been great with charcoal. I definitely will miss him once we have to give charcoal back to Renee and Joel. So I guess Renee and Joel, if you're watching this, thank you for letting us watch charcoal over here. Oh, belly, belly, belly. You wanna say something to the video? You wanna say something to the video? And that's the end of the video, y'all. Hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more daily life vlog content, be sure to subscribe and I will see you, my friend, in the next video. Peace, peace, peace.